Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more WWE 2k16 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz, and tonight we are following it up from the Summerslam pay-per-view, and we are kicking off tonight's show with a 6-man Battle Royal matchup, with the winner going on to face Rusev, our US champion, for the US Championship in the future. Bad News Barrett, one of the first participants in this 6-man Battle Royal, approaching the ring right now. It should be a good contest between 6 of Raw's best and upcoming stars. And no doubt about it, this is going to be a very interesting one. Rusev being very, very good. So whoever wins this one is going to have to be ready for a fight of their life. Obviously, SummerSlam just aired recently, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go ahead and do so. Here comes our second participant, CESARO, the man who faced Finn Balor at the SummerSlam pay-per-view. So if you didn't see SummerSlam, go and check it out now. There's a highlights video on the channel, or the full show is available up on the YouTube channel as well. Go check it out. Either one is good to get your SummerSlam fix. It was a great show, I think, and the general consensus is that most of you guys enjoyed it, so I appreciate all the love that you guys have been giving me on the SummerSlam pay-per-view. I really do appreciate that. I've been reading all of your comments about SummerSlam. It feels great. The live show was really good as well, so keep up the support, and you'll keep seeing the videos from me. So Cesaro's in, and here comes his opponent. Approaching the ring now, the man who took on Rusev at the SummerSlam event. It was RHYNO, and many believe that RHYNO is owed a rematch because in their matchup one-on-one at SummerSlam, RHYNO, well, he grabbed the rope and the referee did not see it, so it should have been a rope break rather than the pinfall occurring. So RHYNO was screwed out of the title matchup a little bit, and many are saying that, hey, RHYNO should get another shot. So it's fair enough. He has to kind of earn it, though. Unfortunately for RHYNO, he's not being given a straight-up one-on-one matchup. So if he wins this Battle Royal tonight, he'll get his rematch, and he'll face Rusev in the future. So hopefully RHYNO can do that for his own sake here and get himself a title rematch. Certainly deserves one, there's no doubt about that. You know, we've had so many refereeing problems over the last few weeks, and it'd be great to see RHYNO get one back and get the rightful matchup he deserves, and perhaps the rightful result that he deserves. Another man approaching the ring right now is Sami Zayn. He's had some success over the last few weeks. Obviously been involved in a bit of NXT as well, and Sami Zayn just keeps on impressing. I think Sami Zayn is one of those guys who's ready to move up, ready to get himself into title contention, and Sami Zayn might be the next man to win that US title and take it away from Rusev. Here comes our 5th member of this matchup, and it will be Cesaro's tag team partner and good friend, Tyson Kidd. So we haven't seen too much of Tyson Kidd in singles action. This is a big opportunity for him now to kind of break away from the tag team division, which is what his partner has been basically doing, trying to, you know, achieve some singles glory. Tyson Kidd gets a chance himself to try and do so. So Tyson Kidd been very successful with Cesaro as a tag team, but yet to really break out as a singles. So how will he fare tonight? Will he be able to do it? Will Cesaro and Tyson Kidd team up in this match to try and help each other out, and perhaps those two will battle out the final? So who is going to be the final man? Oh, you have to be kidding me. We've got a surprise entrant here tonight. And it is the man from New Japan. One of the Japanese sensations who's been taking over the globe. Who's trying to come into the States to do the same. It is Shinsuke Nakamura. Monday Night Raw has just picked up a massive free agent here. Nakamura joining the Raw roster, and he will be a part of the 6-man Battle Royal. Well, what an opportunity this is for Nakamura. What a way to debut here tonight. A big chance for him to show us what he can do and perhaps become the next US champion if he can win this Battle Royal. So this is a big opportunity for him, and I think he's going to be a target, no doubt about that from the get-go. I think the other 5 men in this matchup will want to try and get Nakamura the hell out of there. So we're about to get this one underway. 6 of Raw's best will now, well, 6 including a newcomer, Nakamura. Here we go. This one's underway, and Bad News Barrett straight away grabbing a hold of Nakamura, and with a belly-to-belly, throwing him to the other side of the ring. So that might be what is to come for Nakamura on this one. I think he's certainly got a target on his head, and I think everyone's going to be coming after him. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to the other side of the ring. Tyson Kidd's trying to eliminate Cesaro early on. No tag team, no friendship, forget about it in this one. And RHYNO and Sami Zayn as well in the bottom right hand corner as well. So Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, I thought they would have teamed up here to try and take the other superstars out, but instead they're trying to take each other out. RHYNO in some trouble early on. RHYNO in big trouble. RHYNO hanging on by a thread. RHYNO's gone. Wow, a surprise early exit for RHYNO, who should have had a rematch against Rusev, and Tyson Kidd is out as well. CESARO eliminating his tag team partner, Tyson Kidd. Well, forget about friendships has been thrown out the window here. So 2 early exits here, one for Tyson Kidd, and I suppose the shock exit for RHYNO. I would have tipped him as perhaps the favorite to win this matchup, but I guess RHYNO still annoyed over his loss last night at SummerSlam, hasn't been able to get over it, and now he's kind of brought that negativity into this one. Probably believes he doesn't need to be in this matchup, and unfortunately for him, he's gone early. First one out. Nakamura coming after Barrett. CESARO and Sami Zayn now. Nakamura, it's amazing to be saying his name right now in the Raw, on the Raw roster, which, by the way, the Raw roster has been beefed up. We saw at SummerSlam the debut of Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. We're going to hear more about their debut later on. And Finn Balor recently joining Raw as well. So Raw has 4 huge new acquisitions onto their roster. So they really are stepping it up ever since The Rock has left Raw. Well, basically, Raw has improved for the better. And I'm not sure who's calling the shots right now. We are yet to know who is indeed running Raw, who's our GM. But whoever it is, I tell you what, is doing a fantastic job since The Rock has left. And 4 huge new names on Raw, and all of a sudden Raw is a potential contender again against SmackDown. For a while there, Raw was really struggling. You look at bragging rights where Raw really failed to compete against SmackDown. Perhaps now Raw will be the #1 brand very soon if they keep going in this direction. Nakamura is over the top right now. Bad News Barrett trying to eliminate him. Barrett trying to push Nakamura the hell out of there. Nakamura might be in trouble. The debut is about to be spoiled. No! Ducks underneath that elbow there. Barrett and Zayn with a dropkick there on CESARO. Nakamura now planted down with a powerbomb. A sit-down powerbomb. Sami Zayn off the top rope. And that swanton off the top. And now CESARO in a bit of trouble. CESARO not too phased. And CESARO had his dealings with Finn Balor last night at SummerSlam. Unfortunately unable to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, which of course Finn Balor used later in the night to cash in. That could have been CESARO. It could have been CESARO, but unfortunately for him, not being able to win, and Sami Zayn nearly exiting this matchup there by CESARO, almost throwing him over the top rope and out of the ring. Nakamura and Barrett still battling away here. CESARO and Zayn still going after each other. Nobody's really switched opponents as of yet. So right now Nakamura trying to eliminate Barrett, trying to push him out of there. Barrett's holding on to Nakamura, but it's all over there for Bad News Barrett. He's out of there. And Barrett came out to the ring looking all ready, wearing his big robe, feeling pretty confident and comfortable, and fortunately, well, he's gone. So, back to the drawing board for Barrett. Another loss for him here tonight. Nakamura can just watch on now, watch CESARO and Zayn battle each other, and wait and choose his spot here to come and intervene. Nakamura, oh, he's about to meet CESARO head on there. They clash, and Sami Zayn with the drop toe hold there by Nakamura, taking down Zayn. And a drop kick down by Nakamura, who's going to get himself involved and make this really a triple threat now. The winner of this one meets Rusev for the US title, perhaps. The #1 contenders matchup. Will Rusev still be champion by the time, when will that match take place? I'm not sure. Will he, Night of Champions is our next pay-per-view. A lot of you guys have been wondering. Rusev, I still believe, needs to take on RHYNO. I think we need to see a one-on-one matchup between those two. And I wouldn't mind seeing the winner of this Battle Royal face the winner of that match. But that's just me. But unfortunately, I think our GM sees it the other way. Sami Zayn tried to grab CESARO. Now Nakamura has CESARO. And CESARO has to be in a filthy mood tonight. He has to be absolutely furious that he didn't win the Money in the Bank briefcase. So just watch for CESARO here. I think he could probably get this one done and spoil the debut of Nakamura with a backstabber there on Sami Zayn by Nakamura. And a big boot there by CESARO, silencing Nakamura and taking him down. Sami Zayn now will continue to work away, wrapping the legs around Nakamura now. With those elbow strikes there. And now Zayn will continue to work away at Nakamura. No, CESARO wants to try and get himself involved, but he's not quite been able to do it. Nakamura now in trouble, but Cesaro will save him by coming after Zayn instead, and now Zayn is in trouble. He might be about to be eliminated. Sami Zayn has gone from just about eliminating Nakamura to being eliminated himself. Now it's down to our final two, Nakamura and Cesaro. Big boot there, and Cesaro is down. The kick to the midsection. Nakamura continue to try and wear down Cesaro now. A huge clash between two, well now, including Nakamura now, two of Raw's best. Immediately I'm going to say Nakamura is one of the best. He is a hell of a talent. And now Cesaro is going to find out just how good Nakamura is, perhaps. Nakamura, unfortunately, is going to meet a suplex of Cesaro. Cesaro's got Nakamura back up. And here we go, look out. Cesaro has Nakamura on his shoulders, plants him down, and real trouble now. Cesaro just needs to pick him up and get him out of there. Of course, pinfalls are irrelevant. Look at the power here from Cesaro, the gut-wrench suplex. And Nakamura sent flying. And now, oh, wait a second, Nakamura picking up Cesaro. This is the chance now for him. Nakamura has a chance to eliminate Cesaro. Cesaro was almost gaining the momentum. I think he was about one shot away from eliminating him. Now Cesaro's over the top rope. Here's trouble for Cesaro. The Swiss Superman. Can he hang on? Will Nakamura, the king of strong style, eliminate Cesaro right now? And boom! A shot to Cesaro. And he has won this 6-man Battle Royal match. Well, I would probably call it an upset. I really thought Cesaro or RHYNO would take it out, but Nakamura, on his debut, has made a huge statement. His impression has been felt by a lot of the Raw superstars, and now Rusev will have to deal with Nakamura. Well, what a debut for Nakamura, a surprise debut here on Raw, a huge signing for Monday Night Raw. Well, what about that from Nakamura? What a way to debut here on Raw. We have plenty more action coming your way here tonight, including a statement made from Finn Balor. We're going to hear from the new WWE Champion following his huge cash-in at Summerslam. We're going to hear from the champ very shortly. We also have a stack of more matches to come here tonight on Raw, some that I think you are definitely going to like. So Monday Night Raw, the first Raw after the SummerSlam pay-per-view, 4 weeks away from the Night of Champions pay-per-view, which will be next up, which of course every title will be on the line on that event. Mark Henry and Kane, they'll take on Axel and Truth, Perfect Truth, versus the Hall of Destruction. Nikki Bella goes one-on-one with Emma. I guess we are now, we're deciding, is Sasha Banks going to get a rematch, or is she going to, we're going to see a new contender come through. Sasha will take on Naomi, by the way. Dean Ambrose goes one-on-one with Chris Jericho as well, following the Beast Code's loss at SummerSlam for the tag titles. And it's going to be the debut, 2 debuts in one night. Luke Gallows will have his in-ring debut against Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler had to deal with Gallows and Anderson. They beat the hell out of him at SummerSlam. Ziggler is okay, and he's not 100%, but he will be ready to go here tonight, and he'll face Luke Gallows one-on-one. Mark Henry and Kane, the Hall of Destruction, pick up a big tag team win. Nikki Bella versus Emma. It's going to be Emma with the win. Sasha versus Naomi. Sasha hits back after her SummerSlam loss. And Ambrose versus Jericho. Dean Ambrose gets a win over Chris Jericho. So here is our WWE Champion, ladies and gentlemen, cashing in Money in the Bank and taking the title from Dolph Ziggler at SummerSlam. We're going to hear his thoughts and reactions. And is he officially aligned with Gallows and Anderson? Let's hear from Finn Balor right now. Last night, I did what anybody with the Money in the Bank briefcase would have done. They would have taken that opportunity, and they would have cashed in, and they would have won that championship. That's exactly what I did. I took advantage of the situation. I've been trying my best. Ever since I came to Raw, I've been trying to do it by the book. I've had Cesaro trying to kick me down. I've had Cesaro trying to take me out and trying to take me back down to NXT. People do not realize how good I truly am. Everybody has been saying I'm not ready to be champion. Everyone has said, you gotta wait 6 more months, you gotta develop, you gotta get better. I am ready now. I don't need to wait 6 months. I am ready to be the face of Monday Night Raw now. Now, is Gallows and Anderson, are we friends? Yeah, we're friends. Not only are we friends, but we have a little club that we like to call the Balor Club. And those two guys are the first two honorary members alongside of myself. The Balor Club is here to stay. The Balor Club is here to take over Monday Night Raw. We have the WWE Championship. Soon, we'll take the tag team titles. We'll take the US title. Hell, we'll even take the Divas title if we have to. We will hold all the gold here on Raw, and there is nobody that can stop us. Well, you've heard it there, folks. Finn Balor has officially formed the Balor Club with Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows joining him. That is huge. They already have the WWE title, as he said. They're looking to take more gold. It seems as though they might be looking to recruit even more members to the club as well. Perhaps even a diva. Perhaps maybe even, Nakamura. He's been there in Japan. He has that connection with Gallows and Anderson. I don't know. Who knows who could be joining the Balor Club? All we know is that it is officially here, and they are ready to take over Monday Night Raw. It is a scary proposition right now. We don't know what they're capable of. We don't know what Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson can do. Hell, we barely know what Finn Balor can do. They are very, very scary, and it is quite possible that Monday Night Raw may never be the same again. Well, here comes Dolph Ziggler's opponent, and it is Luke Gallows. He'll have Karl Anderson in his corner. Luke Gallows, a huge man, and this is going to be one tough challenge for Dolph Ziggler tonight. Dolph Ziggler, not 100%, still feeling the effects of the beatdown last night at Summerslam by Luke Gallows, and there's no doubt about it, Ziggler has to be absolutely pissed off at what happened at SummerSlam. Ziggler only held the championship for about 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Unbelievable. Dolph Ziggler, his dreams that he's been working towards for the last few months, minimum the last few years, he's been trying to get to this spot, work his way up the card. The last few months has been, the time that he's gotten so close, but yet so far, he finally got there, and Gallows and Anderson and Finn Balor, the Balor Club, took it all away from Ziggler, and it was all gone after 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Ziggler now gets a chance at a small piece of redemption. Gallows versus Ziggler right now. Luke Gallows in-ring debut. We saw what they did at SummerSlam, beating up Ziggler. Now, how will they go now when Ziggler gets a chance at a fair fight? Obviously, Karl Anderson's on the outside. He'll be watching on, but hopefully we don't see any interferences from Finn Balor or try and screw Dolph Ziggler over here. He's already had enough, I think, Ziggler. I think he's already had to deal with enough over the last 24 hours. Ziggler would just love a chance at a rematch in the future, try and beat down and get a bit of revenge here on the Balor Club and try and win back his WWE Championship. Ziggler now sent over the top. Ooh, just hanging on. Must have been watching that Battle Royal from earlier. And Luke Gallows just, talking some trash, and now Ziggler back in with a right hand, follows it up with a drop kick, and Gallows is down. Gallows is trying to get back up to his feet, and he'll do so with a clothesline, a clubbing clothesline, almost taking Ziggler's head off, and now Ziggler back up. Ziggler probably has to be about 50% in this one. Obviously going through a hard-fought match with Seth Rollins. He had to deal with The Rock in that match as well. Not only just Seth Rollins. Ziggler had a hell of a night. Everything that could have been thrown against him was, and unfortunately for Ziggler, there was just too much in the end for him to handle. The Rock came out, tried to screw him over. Ziggler took down The Rock. Then he had to finish off Seth Rollins, which he successfully did. And he celebrated, and the celebration stopped quickly thanks to Gallows and Anderson. It's very interesting that, we all kind of doubted Finn Balor. We said that, look, I don't think he's ready yet. I think it's going to be, 6 months away before we see Finn Balor as a champion, or before we believe that Finn Balor could be champion. But Finn Balor's obviously brought in two friends of his, from New Japan during his time in Japan. Finn Balor has brought them in, and now he's got a hell of a group. He is strong as ever. I think Finn Balor is, possibly unbeatable at this point with these two big men. Look at the size of Luke Gallows and then the ability of Karl Anderson. He's got two of the best that he could possibly have in his corner right now, protecting him and helping him out. So Finn Balor right now is sitting pretty sweet. I mean, he doesn't even have to come to the ring here tonight. He's got 2 men doing his dirty work for him. Now Finn Balor has got it all, and I'm not sure what triggered Finn Balor. Perhaps, you know, all the talk that, you know, we were doubting him and maybe even saying he should go back down to NXT and try and develop down there before he even thinks about cashing in. I think all the talk just got to Finn Balor. I think he was just wanting to prove a point. I think he just wanted to shut everybody up and make everybody realize that yes, he is good enough. Yes, he is the best. Yes, he is capable of being the WWE Champion, and he proved that. He cashed in Money in the Bank with a bit of help, yes, but now will be the real test. Will he be able to defeat Dolph Ziggler? Will he be able to defeat Seth Rollins? Ziggler there with a super kick. Hold that thought right now. Gallows in trouble, and he'll kick out. So Luke Gallows almost pinned early on, but he's back to his feet straight away. Wow, I don't think Ziggler was expecting that. So just to finish that up, you know, can Finn Balor beat Ziggler? Can he beat Rollins? Can he beat Ambrose? You know, can he beat all these top tier names here on Raw? That's going to be the real tester for him. Yes, he did defeat Cesaro, which is a hell of a win. So now Finn Balor needs to build off that. Ziggler just thrown and launched away there by Luke Gallows. There's the power and strength shown right there, and Ziggler is getting outmatched right now. And Ziggler, he needs to try and end this match as quick as he possibly can. He's still not 100% from yesterday. The only chance he has of winning this is to try and beat Gallows very, very quickly. And right now, Luke Gallows is just toying with him, just beating him down. Tossed in the air, and Ziggler, that cannot be good for him. He'll kick out, he'll stay in it. But for how much longer, though? Luke Gallows probably instructed here by Finn Balor just to beat down Dolph Ziggler. And that's exactly what he's doing. Not sure what Ziggler can really do now. He just has to try and hang in there. Luke Gallows now picks him up and plants him down. Wow. Well, that is going to be it, I think. Ziggler, no, he'll kick out. He still has some fight left in him, but geez, Gallows is really working him down now. Ziggler rolls through. Here we go. Ooh, I think Gallows might have had a hand underneath the ropes. The referee actually able to spot that this time. I guess he might have got some new contacts or something. Let's hope. Gallows is against the ropes now. What Ziggler got planned. Ziggler, a knee to Gallows against the other ropes now. Does the same. Ziggler will just go for the Russian leg sweep. And Luke Gallows is off of his feet. And a chance now for Ziggler to capitalize. The super kick, he used it earlier on. He's won many matches with it. Didn't work out for him that time. Now Dolph Ziggler might be headed to the announce table. I think he wants a bit of revenge after those steel steps and the steel chairs and everything like that. I think he wants a bit of revenge here to try and put Gallows through the announce table now. Gallows back in the ring. And Ziggler, big shot there to Luke Gallows. Back in the ring he goes. Rolls Gallows over, and he's going to try and put him away, hooking that left leg. Here is the cover. Gallows will power out at the count of 2. We said Ziggler needs to win this match soon. I think this match has nearly gone on for too long already for Dolph Ziggler's sake. I don't know if he has enough in the tank to go any longer. You know, a few more minutes perhaps, but Ziggler is just really struggling, and this time Gallows viciously taking Ziggler off his feet, and now real trouble now for Ziggler. Luke Gallows setting Ziggler up. This might be it. Picking up Ziggler by the throat. Look out. No, Ziggler countering. Oh, that was a huge counter. He needed a counter there, otherwise it would have been over. And a sliding kick into the knee of Gallows, but not very effective. The big man still on his feet, now continuing to wear down Ziggler. Gallows perhaps jumping the gun a little bit. Probably thought he might have had Ziggler beaten there, but he still stays in it, does Dolph. Luke Gallows just continuing to wear down Ziggler. The longer that Ziggler is in this one, the more pain he'll suffer, the more likelihood that it could even put him on the shelf. That's perhaps what Finn Balor is hoping for. Take Ziggler out. We know Seth Rollins wants that championship as well. He still has a rematch clause. So Finn Balor has 2 men to deal with. And if he can take one of them out, that'll certainly make his life a hell of a lot easier. Ziggler now against the ropes. And oh, Ziggler countering that. And a snapmare takedown. And the side headlock applied here to Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows Has looked very, very good, though, at his debut. Ziggler, though, is trying to choke him down, trying to keep him down, trying anything to keep Gallows down. We haven't seen Anderson really get involved yet. I think he's just kind of watching on, happy to look on and let Gallows go about his work with a sidewalk slam. And there's a bit of an applause there by Karl Anderson. Pretty happy about that. Luke Gallows back to his feet, as is Ziggler. A shot from behind there by Gallows, picking up Ziggler. Oh, and again! Oh, wow. Now that is going to be it. Surely. And, oh, kicking out of the suplex. Ziggler still hanging on. He's got a lot of fight. He just doesn't know when to quit, does he? You know, he's the type of guy who just keeps on fighting and fighting and fighting until he's got nothing left, literally. But Ziggler, I'm not sure. I just don't know if he can win this match from here. The backbreaker now. Gallows continuing this assault. The head back and forth into the mat. And Luke Gallows is just toying with Ziggler. What an impact these two have made already. The Balor Club is officially here. And they are officially ready to take over Raw. A victory here over Ziggler will put them on the map. Ziggler's in the corner. Here comes Gallows. No, Ziggler fighting back. Here comes Dolph. Oh, no. A shot there by Gallows, and now picks him up again. No, Ziggler countering. Right hand now by Ziggler. Here comes Ziggler. There it is. Ziggler kicking back to his feet. This is the chance now for Dolph to come back. This is Ziggler's chance. A chance to put Gallows away. A chance to come back. Gallows just tossing Ziggler aside. Now picks up Ziggler again. Here's trouble. Trouble now for Dolph. Oh my goodness, planted down again. Luke Gallows immediately stopping any sort of fight back from Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler has the ropes and the referee saw it. It is an absolute miracle. The referee saw it and he calls the rope break. Ziggler stays in it. Now Gallows wants Ziggler up. I'm going to put him in the middle of the ring. And, oh, a knee. Big knee. Right to the head of Dolph Ziggler. And now, Ziggler, he's still going to stay in it. Sweeping off Gallows. And now Ziggler begging for Gallows to get up. He might be ready for a super kick here. Dolph Ziggler. Oh, he missed. Ziggler missed with a super kick. Perhaps he underestimated the height there of Gallows. Couldn't get his boot right up to the head of Gallows, but he just misfired, and that's going to cost him. Gallows with the suplex, and now Dolph Ziggler's in trouble. Well, that would have been it. If Ziggler hits the super kick, he may have just pulled off a miraculous victory, but he's missed. And now Gallows picks up Ziggler. Oh no. Ziggler, head first, taken down. He's near the ropes, but I think Gallows needs to drag him into the middle of the ring. He's not even caring about a cover yet. He just wants to put him away for good. Here comes the end, perhaps, for Dolph Ziggler. Picks him up by the throat, and oh, big spine buster. Luke Gallows dragging Dolph into the middle of the ring, and that is it. Get the fat lady singing, it's over. No! Ziggler kicked out! Ziggler kicked out at 2! Wow, how the hell did he do that? Dolph Ziggler stays in it. I don't know how the hell he is still going, but this match continues. Now Gallows, picks up Ziggler. There it is! Now that is going to be it for Dolph. Luke Gallows planning down Dolph, but he's not done yet though. I thought they might have looked to try and put him away. I think Dolph's about to go head first again. There you go. This time it's cut him open. And Dolph Ziggler in real trouble. I don't know how long he can survive this onslaught for. You know, Luke Gallows doesn't even care about winning this match right now. He just wants to keep inflicting damage here on Dolph Ziggler. He's got him busted open. And now Gallows has Ziggler in the corner. Follows it up with a big splash. Luke Gallows is just set on destroying Dolph Ziggler right now. But Ziggler, he's trying to fight, trying to stay in it. But Gallows is putting an end to it very quickly. Dolph Ziggler, he's already not 100%, and now he's getting manhandled by Luke Gallows. The Balor Club might be about to pick up yet another win. Their first win as an official group, I suppose you could call last night a victory for the group. Winning the WWE Championship did Finn Balor with the help of Gallows and Anderson. Now Gallows might be ready to try and put Dolph Ziggler down. Ziggler, he'll kick out. But he is hung on very long here. But I'm not sure if it's a wise move. Ziggler has taken a beating. A beating that could send him out and take him out of Night of Champions. Now, Gallows planting down Ziggler again. A bit of a singles variation on that Magic Killer, which is their tag team finisher. Now Gallows follows it up with a big splash, and now presses down on Ziggler. The cover, and Luke Gallows picks up the win. Well, what a win for Gallows here tonight. The Balor Club have officially made their presence known. They've officially arrived here on Raw. Gallows and Anderson, Finn Balor. Is there anybody that can stop them? Is there any team? Is there any single person? I don't know. I do not know. Dolph Ziggler not 100% in this matchup. We knew that. And Luke Gallows, he had him beat after the first 5 minutes. He just continued to beat him down, busting him open. Just an absolute beatdown, an onslaught. It was just sickening by the end of it. Luke Gallows destroying Ziggler here tonight. Dolph Ziggler has had a nightmare of 24 hours. The highs and lows, the high of becoming champion finally, but a deep down dark low after losing it after 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Luke Gallows beating Ziggler here tonight on Raw. It's just the icing on the cake for the Balor Club. Everything is going their way right now. Balor is the champion. They perhaps have taken Ziggler out, maybe even out for Night of Champions. A huge win for Gallows. And Ziggler, I don't know how much fight he's got left. I really don't know. He's given everything he's had over the last 4 or 5 months to become champion. Has he got anything left? Has he got enough to take down the Balor Club by himself? I don't know. I don't think Ziggler can do it by himself. Luke Gallows with the win. And oh! He may not have to do it by himself. Here comes Rollins! And Seth Rollins coming after Karl Anderson! Well, Seth Rollins has a bone to pick with Dolph Ziggler, but he's not worried about Dolph Ziggler right now. He's worried about Anderson and Gallows. Rollins coming after Anderson right now, who was just cheering on Gallows a moment ago, and now Anderson, though, fighting back here on Rollins. Into the corner he goes. Dolph Ziggler getting taken down by Karl Anderson. Anderson now, oh, Rollins bouncing off the barricade. Meanwhile, back in the ring, from behind, Gallows with the Gallows pole. Once again, Ziggler has been destroyed tonight, and Gallows isn't finished. Now again, picking up Ziggler. Well, Dolph Ziggler, he might not be able to move tomorrow. He's taken an absolute beating here from Luke Gallows here tonight. Karl Anderson taking out Seth Rollins. Gallows and Anderson, the Bullet Club stands strong. What a match. What a win. But that is it tonight for our episode of Universe Mode. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on this episode. It'd be great if we can hit 20 likes. That's a big goal. In fact, might be our biggest goal of all time. We are getting crazy, I know. I apologize, but I'm just so hyped for this debut. Make sure you subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all next episode. Oh, by the way, on the website, BrendenPlayz.com, on the rosters page, I have listed it whether people are heels or baby faces. Check that out. I know a lot of you guys are requesting that. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you next time.